So it's actually not new. This is per the FAA, not just Southwest. Maybe Southwest hasn't been enforcing it, but it's not new. These are federal regulations. A blanket counts as an additional baggage item, and it's usually not an issue unless you happen to be a quilter and your coat looks like a blanket. So I was traveling home this week, and my dad and I were in line to get our baggage, boarding passes scanned, and she started to scan mine, and then she said, "Ma'am, you need to consolidate that." And I said, "It's a coat." And she said, "You need to consolidate it." And I said, "I'll just put it on." And she says, "No, you have to consolidate it. Put it in one of your suitcases." So I'm trying not to get kicked off the airline or from flying in general. And so I start to comply. I pull off to the side and I put my quilt coat, pockets and everything, into my suitcase. Then she'll scan my boarding pass and I go down the jetway, and as soon as I get in line on the jetway, I pull my coat out of my suitcase because it is a coat. And who comes down the jetway but the gate attendant? She could not have seen me. There was a turn in the jetway. She could not see me from where she stood at her podium. She came looking for me. And of course she said, "I told you." And I said, "It's a coat." And I then show her the pockets, because before she wouldn't even listen or see that I have pockets. But now she sees its pockets and she says, "Oh, I didn't realize that." Well, it's in Houston, and at this point I'm gonna wear my quilt coat just out of spite. So I almost died from heat stroke, but I was not taking that coat off again.